A common complaint we hear is where to get reliable hockey data. As a student or hobbyist, it can be super frustrating not having the hockey data you need to create even simple analyses. In this video, I'll walk through 4 free sources of hockey data that cost you nothing to access, but will supercharge your learning, hockey projects, daily fantasy sports analyses, or even your sports betting analyses. The NHL updates its data on a daily basis so you can get updated stats and standings. Let's say you're working on your daily fantasy sports lineup and you want to know who are the top 20 point-producing forwards. Let's walk through how to do this. First, navigate to the NHL stats page and click Skaters. Edit the filters for the most current season and include all skaters and all franchises. Click the P column header for points to sort from highest to lowest. You should now see something similar to what you're seeing here. Click Export. Open the downloaded Excel file, which will have the top 50 skaters by points. Click the top left cell and select Format as Table, accept the range, and click OK. You can now hide the cells for the statistics you need, as you can see here. At this point, you can create new metrics. For example, goals per game, create more sophisticated reports using Excel's built-in features, or use the data file in other tools, such as Microsoft Power BI or Tableau. Hockey Reference is part of the Sports Reference family, offering an extensive archive of NHL data. There's a ton of historical data, and you can get details across teams, players, and goalies across seasons. You can also access basic statistics and more advanced statistics. Let's say you want to find out who the top 10 players in point production across the last 3 seasons. Let's walk through how to do this. First, navigate to the Hockey Reference website. Click Seasons and select the season you want. For example, the 2023 to 2024 season. Navigate down the page and select Get Table as CSV for Excel. Select the statistics on the web page, copy and paste into a text tool such as Notepad, and then save the file with the CSV file extension. Finally, save the file locally to your computer. Repeat the above steps for all of the seasons you want. At this point, you have multiple Excel files that you can manually edit to get to a 3-year trend view for the top 10 players. But once you have the 3 Excel files structured in the same way, you can use this Python script to concatenate the files into a single Excel file. So you can now format the data into a table and filter by season, and then sort and rank to get the top 10 players for each season. But since we're all about giving you shortcuts, here's another R program to take care of this for you. This R script filters the data down to just the data you need and then creates a smaller data file with the data you need to create your report. Natural Stat Trick is a good resource for advanced hockey analytics. It provides detailed breakdowns of team and player performance across different game situations, making it useful for those seeking to analyze trends and patterns beyond traditional stats. Natural Stat Trick focuses on advanced statistics such as possession metrics, game splits, player performance, and goalie stats. You can access the data from Natural Stat Trick by navigating to the site and then filtering the data by season, team, or player, and manually download it in CSV format for offline analysis. For example, let's say you want to explore how Connor McDavid compares to Nathan MacKinnon across key statistics. Let's walk through how to do this. First, navigate to the Natural Stat Trick website and click Players, Compare. Select Connor McDavid in the first drop-down list and Nathan MacKinnon in the second. After the results are returned, scroll to the bottom of the page and click CSV. This automatically exports the CSV to your Downloads folder. Open the Excel file and transpose the data so it's a bit cleaner. You'll be left with a table like the one here, with the 2 players and their metrics. Our final free data source is MoneyPuck, which is a data-focused website that specializes in predictive analytics and visualizations. MoneyPuck offers highly detailed statistics, including expected goals, player and team rankings, playoff probabilities, and interactive visualizations. If you're into daily fantasy sports or sports betting, MoneyPuck is definitely a useful website. Let's say you want to find out who has the best current power ranking among the NHL teams. You want to get the data for it and then create a simple report. Let's walk you through how to do this. First, navigate to the Power Rankings page. Then open Excel and click Data, Get Data from other sources, and from Web. Copy the Power Rankings page URL into the From Web dialog box and click Okay, select NHL Power Rankings as the table to load into Excel. Because the Money Puck website uses team logos, you may need to add the teams by name in the Excel file. After you've done this, create a pivot table by clicking Insert and Pivot Table. Then select Team and Power Score. You can then create a chart similar to the one here to chart the power rankings of the teams from highest to lowest. And there you have it, 4 free hockey data sources that you can use for your own reports or projects. Regardless of whether you're new to hockey analytics as a hobbyist or want to up-level your data analysis for daily fantasy sports or sports betting, make sure that you have these free data sources as a part of your toolkit.